Hello, everybody. Just getting some things set up here. Trying a new chat overlay, but I'm not sure how it works. So bear with me for a moment. The overlay does work. But we'll mess around with that and see how it goes. I'm not going to use the in-game overlay. I'm just going to have the chat on my other monitor, because I haven't figured out how to do the overlay. There's lots of ways to do overlays where, like, Streamlabs and things like that, but the only thing I can find are ones where you can do it when you're streaming from the same PC you're playing on, and I don't do that. I have my gaming PC, it runs into my streaming PC through a capture card, and so I have not yet found a solution that allows me to display the chat in-game for me to see on this monitor. So I have to have it on the other monitor, which is probably better in the long run. I just need to get used to it, but I find, like, when that does, the I miss stuff. So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna see how it goes. I did set it so that it makes noise whenever there's chat or event activity. So as long as, you know, we're still small and there's not a lot of chat activity, that'll be okay. If it gets spammy, I can turn it off, and then I'll just have to keep up with things. But we will see. Hopefully I have all the sounds and stuff worked out good. I did mess with some things earlier, getting the Discord set up. Still have to check and make sure all that's good and not messing with anything. But we will watch when I replay, or if you think something needs adjusted, let me know. Okay, so we have some sugarcane growing. Let's check on our wheat here. Just one more piece of wheat for the moment. We need more. We need more wheat. What I am going to do is use some of these resources we've collected. Grab that. This is a map that we had, so we can make some more paper. We can make a compass. So we can make another map. Oh, that's cool. That's not what I want to do, though. First of all, can I make this map bigger? Oh, that wasn't even enough paper to do it. Womp womp. Let's go check out this. Need more sugar canes. Need more wheat. I just need more things. Okay, so that's 8. So that is big enough for this one. Yeah, cool. So let's get in our boat and let's go do a little exploration. Put that here. I want to bring the wheat in case I want to bring some animal. Pretty soon we're going to need to move to a bigger place so we have more space. But let's put this stuff away. For now, I'm going to bring this again. I'll bring my bowls. I want to bring a stack of wood. A little bit of coal. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. You need those. We have full armor on. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. What I want to do is head out across the ocean. I'm going to use this map now that it's bigger. We'll explore out to the edges of it. Check some things out. See how it goes. Arrows I don't need because I don't have a bow. Though I should probably get a bow. I have enough string for it now. Can I make a bow instead of a wob? Let's see. Hey, I can do it that way. At least I have a few arrows in case I need them. Okay, I'm ready to head out. I'm going to start by heading to this, I think that's eastern side of our map. We're gonna head north. I want to see what that is in front of us. So things on the checklist. I'd like to get some cows and maybe bring them back with us. I'd like to maybe find the other saplings I'm missing from the main saplings. So I have spruce, I have birch, and I have oak, and I have dark oak. So we still need acacia, and we would need jungle. What is that in the... It's just flowers. I saw red in there. I was like, is that? Oh, that's pumpkins and that's rose bushes or something. Got distracted. Yeah, jungle. I'd like to also try to get some of the things we don't have as far as things go. Oh, there's another underwater portal here. I'll always take gold. So we need to go up along the coast here because we are too far off the map. Not that we're stuck, we have to explore in the map, but one of the goals is to explore the whole map. So might as well head the right direction. So I already have spruce. I don't have sweet berries. I could grab those, and I could grab rose bushes while I'm here. I don't need a ton of them. I just need enough that I can replant them. There's a pig. Pigs I'm not worried about bringing back right now. If I see pigs, they're going into my belly. I don't often get the pigs because of the fact that I don't really want to have to grow carrots, breed them, and all that stuff. I think I already had pumpkins, but I'm not positive, so I'm going to grab them. And I'm going to grab a rose bush. Should have brought a bed with me for exploration. Fortunately, there's a sheep here. If I can find a couple more, I can make a bed. There's a pink one. I don't know if they're rare anymore or not. I know they changed the sheep volume. So, did I just kill a super rare pink sheep? I don't know. I do feel like it used to be like crazy when you found one because they were super rare. And in the last like couple weeks of playing Minecraft, I think I've seen 3 of them. Why you gotta ruin the fun things, Mojang? My boat. Where did I put my boat? Was it up this way? I lost my boat. Not great. So I tested that, and while I'm doing this, I could test to make sure that YouTube chat is working. I didn't test. There's my boat. I'm the captain now. Cool. So it says YouTube when I do that, and it shows where I'm from, and it was quick. The other chat that I had was not fast, so another successful test. Okay, so everything is working the way I want it to. Mostly. Now I'm on the map. You can go this way. We can follow along this way to get the rest of this map, this shoreline mapped out. Some zombies. I'm going to just ignore them and move on. Same with that Skelebabb. That water does go in that way. But maybe once the daytime comes up, and then we will do that. Did I get enough? I got 3 different colors of wool, or 2 different colors of wool, but I didn't get 3 of one type. Squid just scared me. I always forget when I switch back to playing vanilla after playing modded for a while just how much inventory is such a pain. Because typically when I'm playing in a mod pack, like, I start off by getting backpack of some kind, and I can carry tons of stuff. And then late game, I have like an ender chest linked system that does like something with like refined storage or something, where I can just dump stuff into it and pull it back out when I need it remotely. It really makes you feel like the systems in vanilla are pretty lacking for inventory. I think I have to head back already because I don't have any inventory space. See if this river goes through. See you up there, creeper. You can just keep your happy little butt up there. Nobody wants you. Guys, don't mind me. I'm just exploring the map. I'm not here to deal with you. Oh, there's another shipwreck there. I will come back out to that after I head back and drop stuff off. So we got some more iron, a little bit. Some more gold. I'm gonna grab the wood out of here, and I'm gonna put plants in here. The wood I'm gonna put into a double chest behind. because we're getting a lot more of that than this chest can handle. Put the wood products in there too. Guess I didn't have pumpkins. Golden apple can go in there too. All right. Okay, back to the boat. Back to the boat. Hey, I got carrots. All right, calm down. You act like you need oxygen to breathe or something. Jeez. Aw, you brought me a shell. That's really nice of you. So sweet. You're such a nice guy. Okay, so that was that one. Is there one at the other end here? Sure is. I don't like leaving chests behind when I empty them out. I feel like it's best to just remove them so that anybody who comes along knows that they're gone. Even though I am in a single player world and I'm the only one who will ever be back. It's nice to be nice to your future self. Don't you agree? why my music's not? Oh, you know what? I need to put on the overlay for that. Well, now that I have music playing. There you go. Did a lot of streaming today. Between all the streams we did the No Man's Sky stream that was almost 4 hours, then a 3.5, so we could call that 7. And we're almost at 8 hours of streaming today. Plus, I managed to get my exercise in. Had dinner with a girlfriend. A nice day. Wish they could all be like this. Fortunately, work usually takes up 10 hours a day. Oh, there's the Mushroom Island over there. So I did a little scouting of this map before I started in it. And I showed in the first stream in creative just why I picked this one. And you can see it right ahead of us. There is... Right here is a underwater temple, guardian temple. Right here is a temple. Right here's a temple. Right here's a temple. And they're all within a 250 block radius of each other. And eventually I'm going to clear that whole area out and just do some crazy shenanigans. So there's a Mushroom Island over there. We're now way off of our map. But there is a jungle ahead of us down there, which I didn't know was there. Let's go check that out. And then we'll come back up along the coast and hopefully find some cows. So from the jungle, I want to get cocoa beans, I want to get jungle saplings, I want to get bamboo, and melons, probably. No, I think that's it for now. Let's go here, because this is a bamboo jungle. See you, creeper. Here's a zombie. I think I saw a skeleton as well. Another creeper. Jeez. Knew that was gonna happen. Head back and get it. I need to stop getting distracted by text messages. I have stuff over here that's going to despawn if I don't go get it. It was like right over here, wasn't it? It went up over there. The problem? No, it was over there. It was farther over. Yeah, I think it was over there. I gotten spoiled. So used to playing modded where I have a grave that like I can just take my time getting back. I did the worst thing I could. Got halfway over here, close enough to load the chunks, and then I stopped for 2 minutes to respond to a text. Not cool. Okay, there's my boat. There's my stuff. Driving me crazy how much you explode. Like you when you die, like stuff just goes everywhere. I think I got everything. Missing a helmet. Yeah, no helmet. Now it's possible the helmet broke. Oh, there it is. My inventory's full again already. Ugh. That's a buried treasure map. Didn't even notice I picked that up. Like, why do I have 2 maps? Okay. Go get up this. I really don't like jungle wood. It is the easiest stuff to mine in, or to harvest in bulk. Because you just use the vines to get up to the top, work your way down, all the saplings fall down, move on with your day. Kind of suspicious stew too. Where did I get that from? Night vision for 5 seconds. Yeah, Skelly Bob over there. Got one sapling. Isn't great. I also don't really want to get nailed by skeletons again. I have the bamboo. I have these. I'd like to get cocoa beans. Let's go to another section of the jungle. Because I don't think the cocoa beans can be found quite as easily in areas where it's a bamboo sparse jungle like that. So we'll go over here and scout from the shore until we see some cocoa beans. Then we will grab them and head home. I don't know why I just sounded German there. Hi, creeper. The cocoa beans. Oops. Oh, that was extremely close. Could have at least dropped your enchanted bow for me. What a jerk. What's so lit up over here? Is this lava over there? Oh no, it's the glowberries from a cave. That's pretty cool. It drew me over here in the first place, despite the fact that there was things trying to murder me. I pick up the cocoa beans. They're down here still. There's a parrot around. Apparently that skeleton killed that creeper and I didn't even notice. I guess that means that skeleton saved my life, and as a reward I murdered him. Hi, jungle. Head home. Okay, so I still need to go up further this way. I didn't realize just how close that is to spawn. That's pretty cool. I don't honestly know what I'm going to do with those Guardian. I just thought that was like, I wanted to look for a seed, and I was like, what's something that like is rare to find? And finding 4 ocean monuments that are close enough like that, it's pretty crazy. First thing I'm going to do is focus on getting some brewing going on so that I can make some water breathing and other stuff. I might try to get a conduit. I don't know. I think that would be a lot of work because I'd have to also get the Nautilus shells to make the conduit and everything. So but my preferred method of handling the Elder Guardians is just to get water breathing going. Oh my goodness, look at all those mobs. Can I sleep before they get over here? Why are you stuck? I'm out of arrows already. Alright. Just dump everything off. Ooh, I think I'm gonna mine some trees for a minute. Harvest trees, I guess is a better way to say it. But whatever. The same thing. I took wheat with me when I went out. Guess I didn't. Time for a breeding job. Come on. Good job, Cheapers. I'm gonna keep going until you're filling this whole room up. Need that to be in my hand. water bottle's going off telling me it's time to hydrate. Making some decent progress putting this forest back. feel like I need more light around here. That's pretty cool. What are these guys trying to set fire to my sheep? You don't even drop bones when you die. Two bones out of all that. Wow. Not even worth my time. I built a mob farm. They look up to see if there's any skeleton spawners nearby here. There was a time where I was never used Chunkbase to look things up, but the things are out there, and I could spend the rest of my life trying to find them, or I could just put them in Chunkbase and see where they are, and then go find them. I think that's more entertaining for me. I don't know if it's more entertaining for you, but hey, you get to see what my seed is out of the deal. And we're in, just to make sure I have this right, we're in Minecraft 121.1. And so what I want to look for care about any of these other things right now. Want to see possible spawner location. Go check it out and see if we can't find it. So it's at 43 deep. Minus 225. This direction, and then it has to be that way. Let's go to 225 first because that's closest. renderers, light level. I keep forgetting I set a hotkey for that. Probably will never remember that. Uh-oh. We still need to go 20 more blocks that way. I'm gonna get fancy with this. It's because I can. And because I am enjoying just goofing around tonight. Doing some exploration. Looking for a spawner. Nothing too serious. Grab some sand here. Just want like the whole stack. It'd be hard to get. Should be funny. Oh, I left a whole bunch over there to despawn. I think one of the best changes they made in Minecraft in a long time was when they switched it so that objects float in water. It was like a small thing. I mean, I guess it was big at the time. It certainly affected a lot of things. But it's like a small thing. It's like something you barely think about. And it's huge. It's like, it changed the whole game. I love it. We'll plant some more seeds. So there's been a lot of like things that in Minecraft that are like that, where like the change doesn't seem that big, but the effect it has on the way the game is played is pretty big. Like changing iron farms was huge. I remember trying to build the Iron Titans and stuff back in the day. Now I could have an iron farm built in the next 15 minutes if I wanted to. You food multiply my little sheep ones, my little sheepers. Need more glass. Alright, I have more glass. Check on crop in while we wait for that glass. Lots more growth. Next round. Oh no, we got another big section here that More glass. I'll just build this tunnel and get there, and then spawner's not even where the seed base or chunk base says it is. You know, it's just a possible chance that one could spawn there. That'd be pretty funny. Funny like I want to cry, but funny. I almost forgot about breathing. Now, just to conserve some glass, let's make it so that we have a top row here, so we can see out. Put regular blocks like this. That'll save us quite a bit of glass. Time to go get another round of gas. I feel like this song has come up several times during this playlist. It's supposed to be like 16 hours long. I have not been playing that long. I mean, it's been a lot of streaming today, which was fun, but definitely not that long. Torches off the wall. There. Oh, goodness, another section of ocean. Okay, fun has stopped. Time to just build a tunnel. Ground aren't bad as long as you don't get any with tridents. And then they can be a little frustrating. But still not very difficult. I have 2 hearts left. I should go get food. Need to go get some food. What's I got? What's I got? Not a lot. Go down and select what wheat has grown, and this time instead of feeding it to our sheep, actually no, let's feed it to the sheep, but then let's take some sheep down. Trying to turn some sheep into dinner. 14, that's pretty good. 16, that's even better. So we can do 8 breedings. Okay, so let's step out for a second. Let them do their thing. I think they all did their breedings. I have another black cow. He's fine. Black cow. The black sheep. So let's take them all out. We have babies of every color. Every color except for white. And you leave the one white sheep. Actually, I may have just messed it up. Because I think if a white... I guess if a white sheep has a baby with a light gray sheep, it's a chance of either one. Guess we'll find out if I get 2 white sheep. Need to get a composter set up eventually because these seeds are just going to get more and more numerous. Alright, I want to breed the white one with somebody for science. White. Oh, he's been bred. Can't be bred. Oh no, they're all been bred. Whatever. Go grab our food, head back down. Try to finish this thing out. I'm gonna grab some extra cobblestone as well. 7 ought to do it for now. Let the rest cook while we're working. Excuse me. Don't want that.
can't get out of bed. When I'm with you, troubles melt away. So let's fly into my fantasy. Baby, take me on a date into outer space. I'm not gonna take no for an answer. Let's dress up in different names, dance like it's a game. Baby, you don't need to be a dancer.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So where are we at here? We are working our way towards 200 more blocks. Hope we don't hit any more ocean along the way. Also, let's go back and light this up properly. What I should really do is put all the torches on the wall rather than putting them on the floor. Well, I'm going to do that starting with this one. Because if I break a tile along the bottom, the water is going to flow and it's going to break all of them. But if I put them up on here, unless I break a tile above them and water flows down, it should be okay. Like I said, it's going to be really funny if I get all this done and I make this tunnel and I get there and there is no spawner where Hunkbase says there should be. It'll be hilarious. Oh, that's a gravel gun, so we may have some water fall in. Oh, good, no water. Okay with all that. Yeah, look at that. That sure is interesting. There's a zombie villager down there. anybody that can shoot me or anything right now. The same zombie villager. Yeah. If I had the stuff to cure him, I would. Just so that I'd have a villager, but I can always get them later if I want them. I mean, I will, for sure, at some point. I've done plenty of starts where I start out getting villagers, making iron farms, and then make trading posts, and those are things I want to do at some point in this world, but not right away. All right, we're almost there. 70 more blocks. There's definitely a spawner. Zombie one. I was hoping to find a skeleton here. Then it did say that there was a possibility of a zombie spawner and then another one down the road that was skeleton. So let's clear this one out, get this room lit up a little better, and then we will explore from here. Zombie one's not bad either. Like, I definitely have purposes I could use for this one. Yeah, there's another spawner here for sure. Okay, so let's light this up a little bit, make sure nothing can get in while I'm working here. And then this one, if it's a skeleton one, is going to be a little more difficult to clear, so. This, excellent. Those are really close. I wonder if they can be a double. Find out. That could be a fun project. Okay, so this is actually at 224, 43, 637, exactly where I thought it was going to be. Take this way. They're definitely close enough to make a double. That's no question. I'm gonna do some digging here. It's a weird lag spike. Hear a zombie somewhere, so there's someone in the wall somewhere. So I gotta just keep an eye out to make sure I don't get taken out. But I'm just trying to combine these into one room so I can kind of see what's going on. We're also not too far from the surface, which is nice. Zombie sounds are coming from that direction. Let's just quickly look around. There's some dark spots over here. What you got in here? Hey, melon seeds. Great. Didn't have those. So we got a saddle? Don't have. Beetroot I didn't have. Definitely taking the bones with me. And another saddle.
I'm just trying to get to you.
More horse stuff. Just bring all this over to the other one. Zombie's probably over that way. That's why it's not tracking us. Can't get across. Now it can. Oh, it's a baby. So I had been looking for this to try to make like an XP farm, but now I certainly could. I mean, I could have before, but double one is a lot better than a single one. And we have a big variance here of where we have both of these activated. What I think I would want to do... Okay, so let's do... So when I stand on this block, they're both active. From this end, they're active up till here. Oh, I kind of dug out the perfect area. But so if I were to go up, that area would get smaller, but I could still put a decent room. And I could put it closer to the surface. So what I kind of want to do... let's make a crafting table. Put it like right here. And then let's grab some wood. Definitely hear another zombie. Where are you hiding? You in there? I don't like the random zombie somewhere nearby that I can't see him. I mean, at least it's a zombie and it's not like creeper sound. Take a zombie over a creeper any day. Okay, so I have sticks. Let's make ladders. 57 should be more than enough. Let's see what this looks like up on the surface. How high up is the surface? Am I under a mountain? I can kind of see over there where our start is. It's a big section of birch forest around, which I could clear out. Oh, the jungle's over there. I could clear some of it out. What I'm thinking that would be kind of fun to do would be to sorry, I'm trying to think while I talk. Not my strong suit. It would be kind of cool to build like a thing here where I clear out from the ground down to those spawners, and then I could have like a glass thing above it that shows spawn into a message. You could do something fancy with a glass floor, then look down to those spawners. I think it'd be kind of fun. Yeah, let's go down there and take a look at stuff. I don't have a lot of food. I could, you know, make it this a simple thing for now, just to kill some skeletons and do it. But like, what I'm thinking is, if here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks before that one shuts off, and at this spot we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks till that one shuts off. By logic, that should mean that I can go at least 6 blocks up here and create a spot where we stand where they're both on. So let's dig around this way. Plus, I'm still early on, so having all these extra blocks would be a good thing. Getting resources out of the ground. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. The other thing I could do, though, is I could just make it simpler. And I could just leave them underground. I don't need to see them for them to work. I could just find a spot where they're good. I could build a building up here with an entrance. Then you come down here and you stand in a little tiny room. And both the skeletons and the zombies get funneled right into the room. And they turn into resources for us. Decisions. Certainly not going to be the first or the last spawners I find. So, like, it's not a big deal if I decide what to do one way or the other. But it being a double, I kind of want to do something really cool where you can see them both, though. But this is right here is why I have decided to stop my process. I used to, like I said, I would spend hours looking for spawners. And like, there's a pretty simple way to do it. Spawners generate most likely, I mean, I haven't checked the math to support this in the newest versions, but it used to be they spawned pretty consistently right around level 25, 26. And so I would just do branch mining at level 25, 26 until I heard sounds in the walls. And I would dig, and if it was a cave, it was a cave, and sometimes it would be a spawner, and it took hours, but you would find spawners, and sometimes they would be double spawners. Every once in a while, great once in a while, you'd find one that was a triple spawner, and then you built it. Well, that's a waste of time, in my opinion. Like, just look where they're going to be. Go find the thing you want to build and get it. I didn't think this one was going to be a double spawner. I just kind of quick looked on the map. But hey, that's pretty cool. Pretty exciting. I like it. So now that I can actually see, we can come up here. Let's stand up here on this ladder. So they're both still active as of here. Let's go up a few more blocks and do the same thing. Because right now we're at level 52, so we're only... Let's go, it's the light there. Let's wait until we do anything up there. But we're not too far from, like, a surface level thing. So, like, if this was the level I was building the actual part where you build the farm on, this would be, like, the basement of a building. Which would be fine. Like, I build a building, it would have some storage stuff in it, it would be decorated, and then there'd be an entrance to go down to the basement. Down in the basement, there's all the skeletons and zombies you'd ever want to kill. Yeah, so right here at this point, they're still both active. Go up 3 more blocks. Oh, I broke my diamond pick. Light some stuff up here. Make sure we don't come back to find a room full of zombies. Or worse. Let's just fill our inventory up, and then we'll head back. Through our tunnel. we can also expand this tunnel that we built out, make it a secret tunnel. It goes from spawn to there. Pretty cool. And like, frankly, right now, all we have is a little lean-to. We could build like a starter house where this is built into it. And it could be like our first level area to build. Because, you know, having a place where I can get XP and repairs and things like that done right inside my basement, that's pretty cool. And getting all those bones would be really helpful for growing crops. Those kinds of things. Setting up some automatic farms of some sort. A nice little find. I'm happy that it was right there. Oh my god. But I still want to do science. White one, breed with a light gray one. I got a white baby. Okay, good. That's what I thought would happen. Alright, everybody's been breeded. You can't find a partner now in this speed dating situation. I can't help you. Okay, grab more food. Head back down and grab another load of junk. Oh, wait. I'm gonna grab 3 more diamond. I think next time I play, I'm gonna have to do some more mining. Either caving or branch mining. I wouldn't mind setting up like a mine situation where it's like it looks like a proper mine. I've always enjoyed doing that, but I also kind of want to wait until I have some enchanted tools to do that, because I don't really want to be mining through Deep Slate with just regular diamond tools. But you know, this farm could be a pretty good, decent early game XP farm. O'clock in the morning. I probably should get to bed pretty soon. I'm really enjoying playing and streaming, but unless I want to take an actual vacation day tomorrow, which I don't want to do, I'm gonna have to get up at some point to get some. gonna go farther this time. I'm gonna go 6 blocks in each direction. Okay, so at this level, we've now reached the point where they shut off. And at this level, they're both on. So let's go down and get some glass to make this easier for us. I have a little bit. And obviously, if it's right here, it's just both shutting off. It's going to be like just a couple blocks wide. So let's go down to like right here. Let's see. For this block, they're still okay. That one, they're not. Probably the same on the other side. Obviously that one's on and that one's on. So even that right there, that's a 6-7 block wide room. And we can go farther in each direction. I think that's a pretty decent sized room to set up a, especially if it's just for an AFK spot, you know. But I can easily put a spot here where they're both collected, and then I can do my thing, and then I can move over here and I could put a enchanting room. I can move over here and put some storage. I like it. I like it. I like it. Dig out a little bit more. And we're standing at 51 here. So now that for some reason we're in this birch forest, we're up pretty high. Be a cave under here. Just fine. But like over here, you know, this level ground is like only 20 blocks above that. But at the base of this, we're still only 30 blocks above it. No, it's kind of high, but I could terraform this a little bit to fix that. And then we could make it so that, you know, we have a couple stairwells that go down to our dungeon room. We could put a pretty big house in this area. It could be fun. What do you think? I think it's cave spot here. So check this out. Probably the zombies I was hearing in my tunnel. Hi, creeper boy. Oh, you brought a creeper friend? No, it's so nice when you have friends. Ooh, one more hiding. Okay, so this room is lit up. And then there's a tunnel that goes this way. Goes both ways. Both ways! Swings both directions. No judgment. There's a skeleton coming down at me. I am not healed up. I'm not equipped for this. Oh, did you not know where I went? I'm right over here, buddy. Buddy pal. Okay, so this is clear. And then we have a tunnel that goes this direction. Ooh, this breaks up into a lot of stuff. Hate when it's above me. I also really don't like these caves that have these cracks. They make me nervous. Like a ravine. I'm gonna leave it. I don't feel like dealing with it. There's also like nothing in these. I don't see any iron. There's a little bit of coal. Those ain't getting cheap. They're because they got bought by Microsoft. Now they don't give us as much iron. Don't worry, you get to join the fun too. This is kind of like the midpoint. And we went 1, 2, 3 blocks this way. I know we'll be able to go at least that much. So let's do that. Let's start with that. I don't want to go too big. I don't need a massive room. I just want to have at least enough space to do some cool stuff down here. I guess next stream that I do in here will be building these into automatic farm. Kind of would like to do some fancy redstone with it, just a little bit, nothing too crazy, where I sort the resources, and also I want to have switches that turn spawning off in each side independently, because I'd like to be like, I don't really need the zombies, I just want skeletons, and I also want to make it so that there is like a thing that automatically kills them instead of me doing it for XP. I don't know what the state of the game is as far as that, for any kind of automating this stuff. I know that in the past, if I wanted to make it a fully automatic XP farm, I needed to use like wolves and stuff, but there may be new mechanics I haven't learned. I'll probably stick with some old school stuff. Just, you know, smack them with the sword. You know, after all, this is not going to be like a super long-term farm. If I got into potion brewing, I could definitely do it that way. With a way to collect them, then hit them with a potion that kills them all. Definitely gonna need to go to the nether before I can get too far into that redstone, though. I need quartz. I also need to get a lot more redstone, but that goes into the next episode as well, because I already said I need to go do some mining. I might get these up and running in their basic sets first, just because then I could have I could at least get to the point where I am running some enchanted tools, you know. Fortune would be fantastic. You know, and all I need to do is dig this out a little bit so that I have spawning chambers, set up some water, have them go into tunnels, have them get lifted up high enough that they can drop and land right here. And then I stand right here, murderize them. So, look forward to that in the next stream. For now, I'm going to load up another round of stuff. Head back to my Little temporary lean-to. Put the stuff away. Maybe do one more round of breeding with our sheepers. Oh, I keep getting distracted by comments on Reddit. Did not look at them while I'm trying to stream. But I'm almost done anyway, so it's fine. 54 bone meal. Time for another breed job. You know, one thing I think that they could really stand to add to vanilla Minecraft is feeder. You know, in real life, you have a sheep pen, you feed them. You put down a feeder, fill a feed, they eat the food. You don't have to run around and hand food to them. They know how to get their own food, as long as it's in a feeder. And right there. Yeah. I just think in general, doing some better farming mechanics to make it an actual farm, kind of fun. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be alright. I think it'd be alright if they made the change. I think it would be acceptable. Plants. Rocks. Everything else can go in here. Your wool. Trying to hide in with the rocks? Sneaky wool. Not today. You go in the wool box. Any other wool in here? Trying to hide out and be sneaky. The ore kind of stuff in here. Let's put some plants. There's some ores, there's some plants, more plants, more plants. Put all this stuff in the wrong place. Almost like a crazy person is organizing. Those don't belong in the plants. Okay, all that's saplings don't. Saplings go in with the wood. Everybody knows that. The stick should go up too. Hey, things looking pretty organized now. Down to one random junk chest. Empty chest. Wood chest. Plants. Wool. Gems and metals. Random blocks. And cobblestone. All the things a growing boy needs. Home sweet home. Should have. Yeah, this is nice. There's the sun rising from the. That's how I want. I thought of it. That's exactly how I planned it. Not how I planned it. Not at all. It is kind of nice that way, though, because when I'm laying down, I can watch the sun setting. But when the sun's coming up in the morning, I don't have to have it in my eyeballs. Nice little pretty shot. I like it. All right. 2 hours and 46 minutes. That's enough. I've given you enough. Gotta go. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.